What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity ENC, and you are jumping into our self-made time machine as we jump to the Attitude Years covering Season 3, 2000. We've made it to July. We're on the road to Fully Loaded. Things are looking good. Bill Clinton is still president at this time. No one's been accused. 9/11 hasn't happened. I'm not 31 yet, so things are going good. And right now we're coming off of SmackDown where Chris Benoit and Shane McMahon attacked The Rock, which led to Benoit applying the crossface on China. So with that, Raw Is War is live on July 10th, 2000 in San Jose, California. Chris Benoit and Shane McMahon come out. Shane says, everyone is wondering about the relationship between myself and Chris Benoit. Benoit and I are just friends. I've always respected him, but now I admire him for everything he stands for. Benoit is goal-oriented, deadly focused, and cold-hearted, ruthless, equal opportunity offender. The Rock has been ducking you. I stand before you proud to call Chris Benoit my friend. Benoit says, thank you, Shane. Rock is no friend of mine. He's a coward hiding behind a woman's skirt. Tonight, I'm asking The Rock to prove me wrong. If I beat you tonight, Rock, I want you at Fully Loaded, where I will become WWF Champion. Commissioner Foley is not here. And then after he says that, the WWF Champion, The Rock, comes out. Rock says, Chris Benoit, you can run your mouth and ask me to prove you wrong. I have no problem doing that. If you think Shane is anything more than a punk-ass son of a bitch, you're wrong. I'm going to whip your candy ass all over San Jose. Just bring it, jabronis. And then China and European champion Eddie Guerrero attack Shane and Chris Benoit with chair shots. And we have it official, The Rock versus Chris Benoit later tonight. Benoit wins. He gets to face The Rock at Fully Loaded for the WWF Championship. Our first match of the night is a triple threat tag team elimination match. Two Coolest taking on T&A with Trish Stratus and the Hardy Boyz with Lita. Lita chases Trish around the ring to start. The Hardys, Too Cool in a double DDT to Albert. Matt Hardy lands a flying leg drop to Grandmaster Sexay for a 2. And then Matt Hardy hits a flying clothesline to Test, a twist of fate, a swanton. But Albert hits Jeff Hardy with a two-handed choke slam, and the Hardy Boyz are eliminated. Lita then attacks Trish on the floor, but Trish clotheslines Lita. Sky Duhati lands a bulldog to Test, but then Taz runs out and applies a Taz mission to Sky Duhati, which allows Test to land a flying elbow drop, and TNA get the victory with some help from Taz. Taz has been attacking pretty much everybody these past couple weeks, and it makes no sense. He hasn't explained why he's been attacking these people, but it's fucking Taz, so who knows. Triple H tells Road Dogg backstage that he wants him to tear Chris Jericho apart, and if he doesn't, Road Dogg is going to have to deal with him. So we have Chris Jericho versus Road Dogg. Remember, if Triple H touches Chris Jericho, his match at Fully Loaded against Jericho would no longer be happening. So we have Road Dogg attacking Chris Jericho on the stage before he comes down to the ring. Jericho lands a springboard dropkick. Road Dogg misses a moonsault, and Chris Jericho lands a lion saw, and Chris Jericho has defeated Road Dogg here, and Triple H is not going to be happy about this. The Undertaker comes out next. Taker says, I ain't about a lot of talking. I can't stand a punk ass that's afraid of a fight. Kurt Angle, American hero, that's a load of crap. You stopped my brother and I from winning the tag team titles, and you poured milk and food all over my motorcycle. Kurt Angle, I don't accept your apology, and it's time we fight. Kurt Angle then comes out to the stage. Angle says, Undertaker, I'd like to apologize. It's my bad. A match of this status cannot be wasted here in San Jose. Even if we did have a match, it would have to be at Fully Loaded. But no one wants to see us fight. And I actually have something for you. And Kurt Angle comes out with, it looks like a Vespa, but it's like a scooter that you can ride on. He's got a helmet and glasses. He just looks like an idiot here. Angle says, look at your brand new scooter. And then Angle rides it around the ring. Angle says, I want you to accept my gift. Taker says, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick your teeth so far down your throat. He says something about like your ass being handed to you. I don't know, but Taker just telling Angle to go fuck himself, and he's going to fuck him up, basically. Angle rides off, and then Taker chases Angle off to the back. Taker then takes that scooter that Angle got for him and tosses it right off the stage. Undertaker is pissed, and Kurt Angle is just continuing to mock him, and it's not going to be good for the American Hero. Next up, Intercontinental Champion Val Venis defending against Kane and Rikishi in a triple threat match. Val comes out with a new haircut. He's got a short hairstyle now. Rikishi super kicks Kane, lands a Samoan drop and a leg drop. Kane military presses Val Venis into the corner and lands a flying clothesline. Val hits a DDT to Rikishi and then DDTs Kane on the floor. Rikishi splashes Val in the corner and gives him the stink face, but Val hits Rikishi with the Intercontinental Championship, and Rikishi gets the DQ victory here after Kane chokeslams Val Venis. And I were confused because normally in triple threat matches there's no DQs, but I'm guessing for this particular match the rules don't apply. So pretty much Val attacking Rikishi with the title. They'll probably fight pretty soon, but it was just interesting to see Kane involved in that match as well. Next up, WWF Women's Champion Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley comes out to the ring. Stephanie says, Chris Jericho, I have a proposition for you. Why don't you come down and let's make up? I'll make it worth your while. I know Chris Jericho didn't mean what he said about me. I have a secret. At King of the Ring, when you kissed me, I kind of liked it, and I think you did too. Let's put the past behind us. Let's be friends. Chris Jericho then shows up on the Titantron. Jericho says, I've been thinking about that wonderful kiss. I'm coming out there to give you the biggest smooch ever. Chris Jericho music plays, and then we see Road Dogg and X-Pac on the stage with Triple H looking to attack him, but clearly he's not out there. Jericho appears on the Titantron. He says, that was pathetic. That plan was as obvious that Stephanie McMahon is a trash bag hoe. Triple H, you're miserable because I got more action with your wife than the entire 10 months you've been together. You're the game, and I've become the hunter. And then Triple H says, Chris Jericho, mark my words, at Fully Loaded, your ass is mine. So Chris Jericho continue to fuck with Triple H, play those mind games because he knows Triple H cannot touch him. But this is really dumb of DX. He really did make them look stupid here. Next up, WWF Tag Team Champion Edge with Christian taking on Bradshaw with Farouk. Edge hits Bradshaw with the ring bell and is able to get the victory after some interference by Christian, and we'll probably see these two teams fight at Fully Loaded. Next, we have the special first ever women's street fight, Trish Stratus versus Lita. Lita attacks Trish, lands a moonsault, and then Lita rips off Trish's shirt, exposing her beautiful black bra. And Steven Richards comes out as Lita goes to strip Trish Stratus of her pants, and he comes out with a towel and covers Trish up. Steven then says, I realize you people think you know what you want to see. You do not know what's good. And I took the responsibility to censor this unacceptable display. I declare this contest over. I'm gay, and even I want to see Trish Stratus and Lita get it on. So I don't understand what's up with Steven Richards, but this right to censor situation is getting a little bit out of hand here. Next, we see the Road Dogg leaving the arena. He's pissed because Triple H and X-Pac are going to fight. He didn't want to be there for it, and he decides to leave. So we have Triple H taking on X-Pac. X-Pac lands a flying heel kick, misses a Bronco Buster. X-Pac tosses Triple H to the floor. Chris Jericho comes out and attacks Triple H. But then Road Dogg shows up with a sledgehammer, and that's when DX and Triple H assault Chris Jericho. X-Pac lands an X Factor. Triple H lands a pedigree. And then Triple H lands a fucking sledgehammer shot right to the ribs of Chris Jericho. Stephanie slaps Jericho. Jericho's bleeding from the mouth. Triple H lays him out again with a sledgehammer shot to the face. And Chris Jericho is then taken to the ambulance. And Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and DX laugh at him as he gets carted away. So Chris Jericho the whole night fucked with Triple H, but he learned that Triple H definitely is the game. And he's really trusty and good with that sledgehammer there. Well, we've made it to our main event. Chris Benoit with Shane McMahon versus the WWF Champion The Rock. If Benoit wins, he faces The Rock at Fully Loaded. Rock lands a power slam to start the match. Benoit lands a Northern Lights suplex bridge for a 2. Benoit then lands 2 German suplexes. Rock hits a spine buster, but then Shane McMahon grabs the referee and pulls off his shirt to reveal a referee's shirt that Shane has on. Rock chases Shane. Benoit lands a clothesline, applies the crossface. Rock goes to grab the rope, and as he goes, his hand falls to the mat. Shane calls for the bell and declares that Benoit is the winner after Benoit keeps the crossface applied. But then the celebration can't continue for long because Earl Hebner, who was the referee during the match, reverses the decision. Chris Benoit attacks Earl until The Rock makes the save. But because Rock has been in that crossface, he's confused, he's delirious, and he attacks a referee. So, biggest takeaways from this SmackDown, we have Triple H finally getting revenge on Chris Jericho. We see Chris Benoit and The Rock. Benoit was able to apply the crossface, but this match, who knows if it's going to happen because the referee reversed the decision. Mick Foley was away, so the heels definitely played on this episode of Raw, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen on SmackDown. We've got 3 more episodes until Fully Loaded, and then we're on the road to SummerSlam, and we're getting to the end of 2000. So make sure you check out past episodes. You can check out season 1 and 2 in the archives. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to stay notified when new content is created. And until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.